Hey everybody, welcome back to do.
You sounded like Porky the Pig on that one.
No.
That's all, folks.
No, that wasn't. Oh, ran to somebody. Terracotta. What's a terracotta? Terrapin?
I don't know. But they got 180 HP, 25 experience. They are weak to fear, poison, silence, and the Five Nights at Freddy's guy. Because I can't remember what that is. A step up in terms of power compared to terrapins, but at the end of the day, they're still terrapins. Their red color doesn't make them 3 times as fast. Thought Peak. Oh, Mr. Bowser! So they're his minions.
Yeah, Bowser terrorizes them or scares them away in battle.
Then you got the Green Goomba, which is Pro Goomba. 132 HP, 15 experience. The Pro in their names makes them sound like professionals, but their use of Thornet is amateurish at best. You can't always trust branding. Thought Peak. Hey, maybe I can win.
Huh. Right.
Ooh, the crab guy.
Star Crusher?
And they got like a steel radish. Ratadash. I don't know.
Forky?
So the Star Cruster, not Crusher. Cruster. Like a crustacean. I don't know. 72 HP, 36 experience, weak to ice. The star part has nothing to do with the Star Road or Star Pieces. We just thought it was a nice sounding name. Is that so wrong? Thought Peak. Where's the crustacean station? Forky. 350 HP, 32 experience. Unlike Jawfuls, they prefer seafood. They get carried away thinking about raw oyster season. Thought Peak. Everybody dance the polka. I want some seafood. Why?
Why? What?
Why are they fighting against Bowser? Is my question. Are they just protecting the keep and they don't realize?
Well, I don't think they have a choice. Because Bowser scares them away.
I mean, I know Bowser's castle is made in his image or whatever, but you notice he doesn't have one statue of himself on the inside.
He usually does. He usually has a lot.
Huh. He's got a lot of statues of his people.
Yeah, it's so unlike him. Malakoopa.
95 HP, 23 experience, weak to lightning. These guys fly pretty quick. Maybe they should change their name to Malazumas instead. Thought Peak. I'm a high-level elite paratroopa. Little heart. Then you got the Grand Troopa. 500 HP, 40 experience, weak to lightning. They have more HP than Big Troopas, but the real reason for their higher rank is their outsized personalities. Thought Peak. I outgrew my old shell a while ago. Interesting.
I did not know they could outgrow shells like a crab.
Turtles don't.
Well, they're not turtles, they're Koopas. Which is the turtle.
Exactly. Turtles are part of their shells.
Does their yeah.
Their shell is part of their skeletal structure. It's really creepy if you ever look at an X-ray of a turtle. It's just their bone structure around this big empty cavern.
Really? You just had... Wow, okay.
Yeah.
It's not how I wanted it to go down.
It's kind of funny.
Yeah, I did not plan that.
They kill them all, and then the last one just runs away. Middle.
Oh, I was not looking. Good job.
Yoshi!
Yoshi!
Wow. This is a long hallway.
Yeah.
Oh, it's cute!
Yeah, it's gonna die.
What is it?
Chewy.
Chewy.
It's probably not gonna be in Bowser's Castle.
I remember Chewy.
What? You do?
I remember Chewy.
What are you talking about?
I don't know. I remember reading about Chewy. Because I always think about Star Wars Chewy.
Ah.
You know what I want?
Yes.
Main Street chicken tenders with honey mustard.
Yeah, Main Street's pretty good.
And Burger Boy.
Oh, yeah. Burger Boy. Oh. Burger Boy.
Good. I'll make you crave it, and then I'll get it.
That's not how that works.
Yes, it is.
Someone cook me a pork chop.
Gross.
Pork chop.
Mr. Kipper.
Mr. Dad.
Muckle.
Muckle Dad.
Gosh. It's kind of funny.
You say so.
That they're just randomly in there.
Well, the Magic Koopa kids... How does that work if you make an enemy? Is it like... Is it a person? Is it real? Like, look, you just made it.
Well, maybe he transported them from a different area.
That's not how that works.
How do you know?
Because I know Mario logic.
Oh, mushrooms are so cute.
Yeah. Why can't Mario just eat that? Oh, he doesn't like him, that's right.
I wonder what the toads eat. What does any of them eat?
What? Don't mushrooms just,
Photosynthesis?
Oh, wait! Yeah, but wasn't Toad cooking for the other Toads in the movie? So he was... I think it was apples and stuff.
Oh, it looked like veggies to me.
I think there was an apple in there. And I know a Toad dropped an apple when Bowser was invading. Just leave it!
Are they all just eating apples?
I mean, why not?
He fried an apple!
Can you fry an apple?
You can fry anything. The question is it gonna taste good?
I guess that's what Link does. He just fries everything.
I like that Gordon Ramsay meme where he's like yelling at Link and Link's just crying.
Is that the one where the mushroom was so undercooked that it said it's supposed to another castle?
Yeah. You know Gordon Ramsay has to use some of those.
I hope he does. I never watched the show because I really didn't care.
I didn't watch it either, but it pops up on Facebook sometimes.
Yeah.
His personality between adults and children is so different.
Didn't his daughter make fun of his cooking?
Yes.
Oh, my chain went away. I had corn.
He's so mean to the adults, but the children he's just so sweet with.
So if Link had amnesia...
Amnesia?
Yes, that's what I said.
That's not what you said, but go ahead.
Do you remember how to be a cook? Or is he just like guessing the whole time?
No, I mean, you would...
What happens with amnesia? Do you just like...
You forget memories, but you know some things that like are ingrained in you. Like, I'm sure you would remember... Some people just remember their name. Some people have muscle memories of, hey, I know how to do this, but I don't know how I know how to do this.
I don't know what it's like. It just feels so weird to think about it, you know?
I don't know. I don't want to know what it's like.
I don't know if Link's a good cook or not.
I mean, he fed him and Zelda for however long they were alone.
That wasn't good.
She was a princess. She's probably got very high standards.
But she wasn't a princess that long. Like, wasn't she like 16 when everything went to crap?
She was raised as a princess. You
but
don't forget that stuff.
Like, but war.
I don't know.
Hey, you know in OGP, like, when you do the produce walks, you gotta get the weight, and I get like 5 items or whatever. I feel like I'm Link throwing a little cooking thing. I could do it, but
one day I'm just gonna start throwing vegetables and stuff in a giant pan and start frying. Just see how it goes.
hey, that's what I did with those frozen veggies that turned out really good, and I threw some sauce and stuff into it. Mm.
Oh, we don't talk about the frozen veggies because they were good, but my body didn't like them. They were very good. And they smelled very good.
Tastes very good.
Uh-huh.
Another one? Well, at least we're getting the easy doors. Any more monster data you can read?
Not currently.
Why don't you go to the start and read Bowser and stuff?
Because I don't have to go all the way back.
Yeah, well, we got plenty of time, actually.
Let's see. Bowser. 320 HP. Weak to fear, poison, Five Nights at Freddy's guy,
really?
and silence.
The Bowser at the start has a weakness?
A status, not element. He thought he was unstoppable as long as he was on the chandelier. Too bad for him that he underestimated Mario's powerful jump. Thought peak. Mario, it is on. Yeah, I like the chandelier. Thought peak, 2 coins an hour isn't payment enough for this kind of work. It's kind of funny. Trying to find, let's see. Croco. He doesn't actually realize the value of Mallow's grandpa's coin. He just thought Mallow looked like an easy mark. Thought peak, gosh, I'm good. Clay Morton. It may seem like he loves bouncing as much as Shy Moores. Wrong. He loves it way more. All he ever thinks about is how cool he can make his next bounce. Thought peak. Boing, boing, boing. I don't remember where we got to.
What do you mean?
I mean, where we started doing this.
I don't remember either.
I don't think we did this one. Gorilla. They have high HP and attack, and their thrown rocks hurt quite a bit, so watch out for that. They often get mistaken for someone else. Thought peak. I am a work of fiction. Any resemblance to pre-existing apes is purely coincidental.
Who do you think they're talking about?
You know who they're talking about. Donkey Kong.
When were you first, like, introduced to Donkey Kong? Like, how did you know about a Donkey Kong?
I don't know. I guess just, like, everybody talking about it. And now, I didn't know Donkey Kong and Mario, like, coexisted semi, sort of.
So what was your first Donkey Kong experience?
I don't want to say.
Like, was it a Donkey Kong game? You didn't see him in, like, Mario Kart?
The only thing I can think of right now is Pixels. But I know that's not right. I probably saw him in Mario Kart, because I used to play Mario Kart with my friends. But somebody may have watched the cartoon, actually.
You've seen the Donkey Kong cartoon.
I mean, I saw bits and pieces of it, so somebody else was watching it. It had to be.
There's no way you saw the Donkey Kong cartoon.
Why is there no way?
Because you weren't even born.
Devin? I could have been older and saw it.
But it's not popular. I actually enjoyed the cartoon. I thought it was amazing.
I don't know. All I can think of right now is Pixels, because at the end, when he's throwing the barrels at Adam Sandler, is what my brain goes to. But I saw him in Mario Kart,
So when you saw him in the Mario movie, you weren't like, oh my gosh, why is Donkey Kong here?
No.
Oh. You just thought that fit well?
I don't know.
I want to know what goes on in your mind.
Please don't.
Like, what's going on?
Hey, it's mainly empty. It's
not,
empty.
It's not all this Mass Effect and stuff. It's Mario.
Devin, it's all Mass Effect. I hate to break it to you. And Dragon Age, Dragon's Dogma.
Oh, so what do you think of the Dragon's Dogma 2 trailer?
Looks good. I might be an elf.
You can be an elf?
I don't know. You can make your ears pointy, but that doesn't make you an elf.
Makes you a Hyrulean.
Exactly.
Hylian. Why did I say Hyrulean? I was trying to say Hyrule. A Hylian.
I don't know. Because if you could be an elf, you'd understand their language.
I thought you had to learn it, though.
If the pawn's standing near you, they'll translate.
I thought it was a pawn that had that skill that couldn't do it.
I don't know. Maybe you can learn it. I don't know. And what are the beast creatures? They look cool too.
Ugh, I gotta go care for them.
They look like Khajiit.
A what?
Skyrim. Khajiit. Cat people.
Okay, so why is Skyrim considered like amazing?
Because nostalgia, Devin. Leave it alone.
Well, okay, well there's no nostalgia. They keep releasing the same game over and over again.
Hey, modders have made that into an entirely different game, okay?
Yeah, but it keeps coming out for every console.
Well, not many people, like, buy it on the new console, I don't think.
I'm pretty sure they do, otherwise they wouldn't stop, making it.
Now, if they made mods easier, like, better on, like, something like PS5 or PS4 or whatever, I'm sure it'll be a lot more popular. Because modders have actually, like, made it to where, like, I think the last time they redid the combat, reskinned the characters,
Okay, so that makes it a bad game. If they gotta change it.
It's a dated game now.
Well, no, okay, when Skyrim first came out, everyone kept talking about how amazing it was. And I was over here like, Dragon's Dogma is better. And they're like, no, it's not. And I'm like, yes, it is. That combat in Skyrim is just horrible.
Okay, but wait, which game came out first?
Skyrim, I think.
Okay, hold on. Hold on. Skyrim release date November 11th, 2011.
Yeah, I think
wait.
Dogma was 12.
2011. And Dragon's Dogma came out a year later.
Yeah,
Okay.
and the combat was way superior. And it's just a year apart. So I don't get the praise Skyrim was getting.
Because in 2011, it was the first game that a lot of people had ever seen that was open world and that, had a very in-depth story like that. Which, I'm not counting, like, JRPGs or any of that stuff. I'm not counting that. I'm talking about Western RPGs. It was probably one of the best ones to some people that had come out in America. Okay? Dragon's Dogma probably got overwhelmed by the Skyrim hype. Okay? Even though it was a year later, it probably got just...
Oh, yeah, I know it did.
It, like, glossed over. Because Dragon's Dogma, I still play to this day, and I still like the combat. Very, very much so. And the graphics still hold up. The original Skyrim 2011 thing does not. In my opinion. Now, modders have added a lot of stuff. Like, they even took... I remember there's one mod. You can find a unicorn in Oblivion. They added the unicorn to Skyrim.
Oh, can you find Bahamut's
Oh, yeah.
monster data? Yeah, but in my time, it wasn't modders, though. It was just the game, and I'm just like...
Oh, no, there's been modders since
No, but
came
the
out.
people who were praising it were all like, it
was a good game at the time. Until they run it into the ground.
But it's just...
Elder Scrolls has a very, you know, big following.
I even played Oblivion and I didn't like it.
Okay. Hold up. Don't mess with Oblivion. I love Oblivion.
I'm sure the story and everything's fine. It's just the gameplay is not as good.
Okay, it's not. It's not.
But people like hold it to such a high candle, you know?
Bahamut, 500 HP. Though they're very powerful, they don't show up in battle unless summoned, which means they spend most of their lives waiting for their moment to shine. Thought Peak, I don't show up much, so feast your eyes while you can.
2 down.
Dear Lord.
We got this. I might skip the treasure.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I liked Skyrim. I played it for years. But re-releasing it 3 million times instead of giving us either like a remake, a genuine remake.
Right. And didn't it get released to PS5?
I have no idea.
Like, what's the point?
I mean, it's like a lot of people have been wanting like a remake of Morrowind. Because Morrowind, I don't even think you can play it unless it's on PC. Like, I've never played Morrowind. I would love to play Morrowind. But instead of doing 3 million different re-releases of Skyrim, do Morrowind. Remake Oblivion. Oblivion was a good game.
Or just make a new game.
Or just make a new game. But I guess Bethesda's all about that easy money.
Yeah, clearly. So if it's such a high modded game, you wouldn't have to keep releasing it because people wouldn't, you know, buy it. Because why would they have to buy it when they could just mod the old game? So clearly they're making money off of the remakes, remasters,
no idea.
reports. I don't even know how lazy they're doing it. So I just don't get the Skyrim hype.
I don't know. I haven't played it in a couple years. I liked Oblivion. I played it for a while, but I don't know, the gameplay. Well, that's like Dragon's Age Origins. Like, it's kind of hard to play now if you get used to the new mechanics and everything on the newer games.
So Dragon Age Origins was the first game that came out, right?
Yes.
Why would you call your first game Origins? It sounds like you make a game, then you make another game, and this one's called Origins because it's what started it all. Why would you start?
Because they were starting a trilogy.
Right, but you would call the first one Dragon Age, and then you would call the first game in the timeline Origins, you know?
Well, that is the first game in the timeline.
Right. But it just feels weird it's the first game.
No, I've never really thought that in depth about it, so.
Just gotta do one more door. Oh, thank gosh. It's an easy one, I think. I'm gonna go for the treasures. I accidentally got that one.
But yeah, I loved Origins at the time, but I tried to play it the other day and I was like, oh my gosh!
That one didn't go for him. I can't help it to go for him.
Oh, stop going for him! It kind of cracks me up how when the mage just holds their staff and like kind of like leans forward a little bit, a little orb of magic comes out. I love the story. Don't get me wrong. I love the story. Just like in Oblivion. Like my favorite part of Oblivion was the DLC, the Madness of Sheogorath or whatever. Forget what it's called, but I loved that. Just because you could become Sheogorath and it like added this whole other world you could explore.
Did you get this reference?
What reference? Oh, the Donkey Kong reference? Yes, I got it. Because I watched Pixels.
Oh my gosh.
Because I thought it was funny. Now, I didn't actually know that the original Donkey Kong game was him throwing barrels. I did not know that.
Well, we finally made it to the boss, so we can stop it right here and then go fight the bosses. Oh, woohoo! And we didn't have to get that stupid quiz one. Not the quiz one, but the barrel one. Till next time. Thank you.